Good Wednesday morning. How are you today? Huh? Mama's got her coffee. I've got it in my ugly mug. My ugly mug. Oh, nice and strong today. I must have put an extra scoop in the brew system. Don't forget, I will be the guest this morning on the Coffee and Chat that Kim with Fortunate's Creation has every Wednesday morning. I was a little confusing yesterday, I think. I said that it was at 7:30. No. Well, it's 7:30 my time. But her lives for Coffee and Chat in the mornings are usually at 8:30 Eastern time. Also a reminder of the weekly live called Finish It Friday, starring Mama Wench, aka Marianne, and Amber of JB's Crochet. Sorry, Amber. The first episode will be Friday, August 2nd at 2 p.m. I've decided that I need to do a bit of work on my list of whips for this adventure. Instead of listing everything that's in my brain currently, I am only going to list the real whips, works in progress, and do a secondary list of items to be started, which will be moved up as other things are finished. Okay, there was a couple questions yesterday, so I thought I would include this. I know it's early to be putting a shout out for my birthday party on October 20th, but I've had a couple questions, and the squares for my birthday blanket, please have them to me by around, earlier would be best, October 10th. As they come in, I may do short videos showing off what I've received. I'm gonna rewind. Mama's tongue got a mind of its own this morning. I've got to stop calling them squares because I really don't want them just to be squares. C-H-E, whoops, not W. I can't see my keys. Yes, okay. They're not squares. They're what I'm going to call swatches. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead with get them to me by October 10th. That means I will buckle down to getting them put together in time for the 20th. The specifics again in case you missed them before. Or I've added a couple thing here or there. All swatches are to be made with acrylic number 4 4-weight yarn. They can be knit or crocheted, or if you do the Addy machine knitting or something, do them on that. If you want to do a Tunisian square, block, swatch, do that. They should measure no more than 10 by 10 inches. Yes, I think I already know of one exception to this. I think it was mentioned yesterday. I would love them to be of your own look and colors. Or colors. Remember, Mama would love for them to reflect your personalities, because that's going to be the memory for me of them. Mama got a bit upset yesterday watching a video. And actually, I almost cried. That's how much it upset me. I make no secret that I love my houseplants. My houseplants mean a lot to me. They are a big part of my mental health care. Well, there is a guy that I have long been subscribed to, and sadly, I almost dropped that as I watched his video. During the summer, he moves all of his houseplants out onto his porch. I'm not going to use his name, and I prefer, if you know who I'm talking about or you suspect you know who I'm talking about, do not say who you think it is in the comments. Those comments will be deleted immediately. But he moves his houseplants from indoors to they summer on his porch. It's a covered porch. It's a beautiful porch. If I lived closer, I would have been there in a heartbeat. I would have been. And he might have gotten a piece of my mind. He was outside on his porch and very lightly discussing that many of his plants were not looking good and were likely to head to the houseplant cemetery. I would have been there to collect every single plant and cutting that he was throwing away, that he butchered, and we're just throwing into the trash. As far as I'm concerned, my camper can become as filled as possible with houseplants and yarn. Mama would be a very happy camper on that avenue. As most of you know, and if you don't, Kimmy of the Crochet Cabin, her brother passed away yesterday afternoon. Please keep her in your thoughts and prayers through these days of grief. She's got a lot ahead of her that needs to be tended before she can go home to her husband and her sister-in-law. And she's been away from home for just over a week now, or about a week, I think. No, just over a week. But yeah, please keep her in your thoughts, because she's gonna need our emotional support in the days to come. I want to congratulate those who have memberships with Mama Wench, aka Mary Ann. It feels weird to say that. My first actual member was Margaret. I'm probably going to butcher your last name, and I'm sorry, dear. As a matter of fact, I'm not even going to try it. Souyah. There. I'll let someone else butcher it, Margaret. Sorry. I met her through Kim of Fortunate's Creation. Now, in case you didn't know, each person who has been monetized and now offers memberships, they receive 10 memberships that they can gift. They only get it once a month. Well, all of my gifted memberships were handed out to those who were present at the test live yesterday evening. Mama has 12 members now. I may try to do a pop-up live this afternoon. Actually, I might make it a Whippin' Wednesday with Mama Wench. Whippin' Wednesday, coffee and chat. Or Whippin' Wednesday and chat. I don't know if it'll have coffee or not. Partially, I want to do it as a continued test that things are working as I want them to. So, all right. As I look around me here at this mess called my living area of my camper, go figure. I'm still real up in the air of this latest rearrange. Does that surprise anybody? The more I look around, the more I just shake my head. Wow, this corner here works. As I said, I'm back to my original layout of how I had things set up when I first moved into the camper. But I don't know. And part of it may just be that I've got yarn scattered from here to Timbuktu. The one plus of this last rearrange is that I managed to get some of my house plants spread out into new areas of the camper. They'll get different lighting. Those who seem to do better in a lower light. Some do better in strong direct light. Others do better in areas of in-between light. So, I do have them spread out. The other benefit of this is I can at least utilize my dining table if I so choose. Because I had the top of my table just covered with houseplants. I don't think my skull tablecloth was very happy. Another low budget thing that I am considering more and more pertains to outside my camper. I want to get some of the plastic pallets. They measure like 43 inches by 43 inches, so they're not tiny. And they would hold up better than the wood pallets. I want to get at least 3 of them to extend my patio out front here. I have a couple of tarps that I had purchased for the move and post-move, but they're still in the packages. I would use those as a ground barrier, something to keep the weeds for the time being from coming up through. I would look on Marketplace for some sort of wood that I could use to top and secure on top of these pallets. I'll watch Marketplace for something like that. Yes, Mama was up at 2 o'clock again this morning. I don't know what's going on with these early mornings. Especially as... I won't go. I'm not going to grouse. I'm not going to grouse. Not going to grouse. I'm not going to grouse. Have a box of things that I need to get out to the shed. Temporary storing. There are things that I'm looking to sell. I will list them on Marketplace, and basically it'll be a case that people will have to pick them up. Smaller things I might, if I've got the gas, might run into town or meet somebody so they can buy them. There's nothing real big. I mean, yes, I do have some big pieces out there. I have an antique Admiral freezer that works like a workhorse. Though that thing, I mean, it doesn't look pretty. Not at all. I have a washer out there that is a heavy duty. I think it's just short of a commercial grade washer. I've got my dryer out there, which is maybe 4 years old. Probably will get rid of my bedstead, my sleigh bed. The mattress, I'm just going to trash that. The box spring I will keep just in case I need it in here when I take care of my bedroom area. But I'm gonna do a list of these items. If someone contacts me because they're interested in an item, then I will worry about sending them pictures and listing a price. Because I got too much going on with as much stuff as I've got to look at getting rid of. I can't do it. Now, if anybody is a collector of the Corel cookware, the casserole dishes, this I would consider shipping. It is I can't remember what it's called again, but it's got the blue design on the sides of it. I have the large 1.5 quart casserole dish with a cover, and they go down in size from there. There's one, maybe two, I think, that might not have covers. I would be looking to sell the whole set of them. And I would consider shipping. As I said, shipping, cost of shipping would be at the buyer's expense. That's only an offer for here on YouTube. That's not going to be something I will offer to Mr. General Buyer because I can't do it. I can't do it. I guess that wraps up. Things for this morning. Yeah, I think it does. Don't forget, this Saturday, 2 p.m. Alaskan time. That's 5 p.m. Central time. Hooker versus Hooker winner for July. It will be picked. So don't forget that. Mama really wants her Team Mama Wench there to represent. So, I'm going to go ahead and get this edited, get it uploaded, get all the things done, and then get on with my day, I guess. Hugs and smooches from Mama Wench. Everybody have yourselves a fantastic day, please. Mama loves you. Did I say hugs and smooches? If I didn't say it, hugs and smooches from Mama Wench. Bye.